Have you had a spirit visit you in a dream? Do you question why you and not somebody else? Do you want to understand the difference between a spirit visit dream and a regular one? Well, that is exactly why I am here today. And for any of you who saw my video of a few hours ago, I decided to get rid of that one. I wasn't happy with it. So that one's gone. So we're on to round 2. So this video is again exploring spirit visit dreams. And I did another video on that, oh gosh, almost a year ago. And because of the popularity of it and the feedback and the questions I got on it, decided to make the second one. And so I welcome any of you, if you are new, if you're subscribing to my channel. I am glad to have you back. And so I'm going to share with you, so I have my little sleeping Buddha statue here that I wanted to show all of you. But I'm going to answer some of those questions about spirit visit dreams and get into a little bit more detail with regarding the previous video, which was just a few minutes. So I'm gonna kind of get into more about the myths that surround these videos and how you can, or these dreams, I should say, and how you can apply them to your life. And so I'm glad that you're here, and we're gonna dive right in. So there's several characteristics, I think, that surround a spirit visit dream. And so I'm going to just put my little Buddha down so I can talk a little more here. The first one is they're very vivid. And from somebody who's had vivid dreams a lot of my adult life, I can attest to that. So they're extremely vivid. They're very clear to you. And you will remember them. Okay? In some way, shape, or form, you will remember. And a person is visiting you for a purpose, and there's a meaning behind it, okay? So you are being visited by somebody who has a message for you, and it is up to you to figure out that message. Now, all of mine, and I'm going to say all of mine because it's true, all of mine have been right before I was due to wake up. And I think there's a reason behind that, because it's easier for you to remember your dreams when they're fresh in your mind. And I would suggest writing them down if you want to learn more. Now, if they don't interest you and you laugh them off and just say, hey, guess it was in my dream, then it's no big deal. But if you want to remember them, write them down. And if you're not big on writing, I am, because I'm a writer, I'm a blogger. But if you're not, then make little notes, not filling your house with Post-its, but, you know, open up the notes section on your phone or do something like that. But for me, I write stuff down. For those of you who are new, my name is Kathy Piggott, and I'm the author of Spirit and Belief, How the Ultimate Warrior Led Me to Trust Intuition. And the Ultimate Warrior was a famous professional wrestler, to those of you who aren't familiar with him. And he passed away, it'll be 5 years, crazy, this year. And I started a blog called mywarriorwritings.com, which I still have, which is stories and traits that we have in common, and fun things my kids said and did. And so I'm still writing that one if you want to follow me over there. Or you can find me at spiritandbelief.com, where I have another more spiritual blog, but I am also a spiritual coach. So if you need some questions answered, you know, I am your go-to girl. I'm not a medium, but I believe there's so many people out there just like me who have these gifts, and you do not have to pursue mediumship to discover these gifts of yours. And so you'll find information there about me, my book, what I do, and so forth. So let's get back to the dreams. So the other thing to remember is that they will have direct contact with you in some way, shape, or form. There doesn't necessarily need to be words. I've had plenty with words. I've had some without. So it could be a smile, it could be a touch, it could be a hug, something that you know is resonating. So there's two important things to remember about a spirit visit dream. The number one thing is, like I said already, there's a purpose, okay? And there's a meaning. So if you're not sure what that is right away, maybe you'll find it out. Don't overanalyze, but I would think you'd get the gist of a message over time a little bit, okay, as to why they're there. Something you're doing in your life, a connection you have with them, something's going to lead you somewhere. Okay, so the second one would be your feeling. Your feeling is the most important, and I can't stress that enough. How you feel afterwards, okay? I know with me, the very first one I had was about my grandpa who passed in 1991. And I was close with him, but I was struggling with some other things in my life. And 5 months after he passed, I had a visit dream with him. And I just remember this weight, I just felt, freer, like it was lifted off of me. And I felt so much better about things. But there's going to be blockages at first now. Some people have them right away. I would think the spirits have to get used to being up there and working with their energy, but it's different for everybody. But your grief is going to block a lot of that at first. And when they come to you, no matter what you're doing, whatever situation you're in, it's not going to be like a big reunion. So don't expect, I guess it's different for everybody, I shouldn't say, but don't expect it to be long and drawn out. They are here on borrowed time. Think of it like a battery pack that the energy is draining from, or the old-fashioned hourglass that's tipping over. So it takes them energy to get back into their bodies and come to you in a dream. So we need to thank them. And we need to be grateful for that, because they want that validation too. They're coming for you. There's a reason why they're coming for you, but you need to thank them, and that's important to do. So I make sure, and have that gratitude as well. So make sure that you do that if it's something that you haven't been doing, and just become aware. Pay attention, because the message might not be repeated, and you need to become aware of that. So while you could be having one versus someone else, maybe you're more in tune. Maybe you're more open to receiving. You have this open mind. You don't have this attitude with it, or it's something that you're going to explore. Okay, so that's another reason why they could be coming to you. So there's lots of things in their dreams that might not make sense to you. Remember, everything's a metaphor. There's symbolism. Your clothes might not matter. The setting might not matter. But sometimes it does. So you have to work that out for yourself. And again, there could be a verbal connection, but there may not be. So there's lots of things to consider. So if you've had some of these traits in your dreams, make sure that you are figuring that out for you. Mine always involve a little bit of humor because that's me. Or there's always that one person in the background that doesn't make any sense. And you might not ever be able to figure that out. So you have to kind of interpret that for you. So it is a little bit brief than we may think. It's not all, oh, I'm glad you're here. They love you. Don't ever forget that. And they're here for a reason, but it's not going to be overly drawn out. So again, how you react in the dream, though, is you, and they know this. So I think you have to look at all those things. And there are some myths, and I'm going to kind of mention those real quick because I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there. So the number one myth is that, we think we're not entitled, and it's only for mediums, and it's only for psychic people and people who are over the top spiritual. Not true. Anybody can be visited in a spirit visit dream. And with me, since I was, and I'm still working with a celebrity, another myth is that it would just be your family members and blood and people you're connected with, people you know. Not true. A spirit visit dream can come from anyone, and you need to figure that out. somebody in your life. It could be a message even passed on that maybe you're supposed to do. So it can be from anyone. Another one is the expectation. You know, a lot of people have this where they think, I helped this person the most, or I was the youngest, or I lived at home, you know, and I did all this, you know, so it's that sense of feeling that you deserve that over someone else. You probably won't get it if you have that kind of attitude going in. So it's not a sense of entitlement that maybe a lot of people think that they would deserve, you know, to be visited by someone they cared for in a dream. It just might not happening. The other thing is you're not imagining, okay? So never doubt yourself. It is real, okay? And they are real. It's not your grief taken over. It's not just your mind playing a trick on you, okay? So it is real. So never doubt, okay? Your grief's always going to be there. Your grief's always going to be there. But you have to learn to work through it. And I wanted to share this with everybody because I just love, I hope you can see it says Journey, my new lotus flower that I painted last week at a craft class. But I thought this was appropriate for everybody because we are all on this journey together. And I hope that this video served you, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I can't believe it's 2019. Oh my gosh. You'll find all my videos here, spiritual tips, guidance. You can find me, spiritbelief.com. But I'm out there, you know, on Facebook, Twitter, obviously here. I have a book trailer up that explains a little more about my book. So I'm out there. You know, you can find my book, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kindle, iTunes. You can order from me if you're interested. But anyone can come with you on these dreams and visit you, and you can keep track of it and do what you need to do on your spiritual journey. So happy spirit visit dreaming. And if this video served you or you want to share it with your friends, please do. And as always, I wish you the best on your spirit journey, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a great day, rest of your day, wherever you are, everybody. And keep me those comments. So I would love to see how you're all doing with this topic. So let me know. Let me know what kinds of dreams you're having, and where I can help you with, you know. So keep going on your journey, and I will connect with you all soon. Okay? Bye-bye.